afternoon, everyone, and welcome to a workshop which is based on Gueridon Service. Gueridon Service is a French word which means trolley service, and also Tableside service, but the guest is seated and you do service on the side. Okay, so we are going to make today a very famous dish which is called Fettuccine Alfredo. Before we start, let me introduce myself. My name is Divakar and I am Faculty Food and Beverage Service here at UEI Global Chandigarh. I have been associated with UEI Global since past 5 years. Prior to this, I have a vast experience of operations wherein I have worked with a very famous brand of international cruise lines like Royal Caribbean International and Costa Cruises. I started my career with the Operas New Delhi in the year 2007. Since then, I have been working in both the fields in operations and academics. So having international experience, I have brought with me a rich culture of Italy, which I am going to present in front of you. It will be a mixture of French and Hindi, because the service is French and the dish is Italian. Okay, so we have Mr. Manohar Lal. He will be a server for the day and he will be serving the prepared dish to our beautiful guest sitting next beside me. Okay, so as the dish is called Fettuccine Alfredo, I'll just take you through the ingredients which is used to make this dish. We have a fettuccine pasta. You can see this. Okay, and fettuccine is basically a ribbon pasta, long pasta, derived from Italy, comes from Italy. Okay, then we have chopped parsley, which will be used for garnish. Then you have grated Parmesan cheese here. Then you have fresh whipped cream. Then you have butter. Basically, it is originated from Italy. A region is called Grano Padano, a very famous region in Italy from where the cheese comes. It's basically a hard cheese and had very strong flavor. And it is commonly used in pastas, except pasta which consists of seafoods. We cannot use Parmesan cheese in pasta which has seafood. Similarly, when in India, when we eat fish, we don't drink milk, isn't it? Okay. Then we have some fresh pepper miller, where it will be used for seasoning, salt and pepper. Okay. Now there is some chopped garlics. So we'll start our preparation, and the first step is we have a boiling water. We'll add some salt into it with the help of a teaspoon. Okay, it gives little bit of flavor to the pasta. Okay, and we'll add 250. This pasta altogether is 500 grams. Okay, so today we are going to add half of this, which will be 250 grams into the boiling water. Okay, and we will let it boil for few minutes. The trick is, I have already pre-boiled it just to reduce the timing of the preparation. You can, in Italy, people eat pasta al dente. Al dente is an Italian word which means to the teeth. But means once you are eating the pasta should touch to your teeth and you should feel that it is a bit hard, not fully cooked. Okay, so we'll just do it al dente because it is already pre-boiled, just to show you the process. Okay. done. It has come to this one. Okay. We have to always leave some water in the pasta, because what it does, when you prepare the sauce, the pasta will absorb the entire sauce and it will become dry. So what we do is we leave little bit of water. Okay, we don't dry, we don't drain it completely, and okay, what is that? Can you please discharge this? Please what? Okay, now what we'll do is we'll reduce the temperature, and it was boiling. We'll bring it to okay, butter. Okay, we are going to add 100 grams of butter. Let it, we do not have to burn it. Okay? We don't have to burn it. We have to be very careful with this butter. And then we have chopped garlic, which will give a very wonderful flavor to the pasta. When you add garlic, even if you are cooking here, you can smell it in the other house. Okay? So we just add, and we'll keep on stirring so that it doesn't burn. We have to be very careful. Okay, once it's completely melted, we'll add the freshly chopped garlic. Okay. Okay, now you can see it has started completely melting. Okay. Now what we'll do is, we have 2 cloves of garlic which is freshly chopped, and we'll add it. You see a very nice aroma coming up. Okay. Just saute it for 30 seconds. We just saute it for 30 seconds. Just to remove the rawness of the garlic. Okay. I hope the 30 seconds. Now the first thing what we do, we add cream into it. It's fresh cream which has been whisked. Okay. So what we do, we add okay. Now we keep on stirring. You can feel the aroma, isn't it? The smell is there. Okay. Now we keep on stirring until there is you can see bubbles here. Once the bubbles start coming up, what we can do is I will add Parmesan cheese into it. Okay. So it's a very simple dish. I was telling you about the history of Fettuccine Alfredo. Fettuccine Alfredo is named after a very famous Italian restaurateur. His name is Alfredo Di Leo. Okay, he invented this dish in his mother's restaurant back in 20th century. Okay, because there was a culture of tableside service where the guest is seated and the dish is prepared in front of him. Okay, so we just keep on stirring. until there is a boil. Okay, now this is famous in America also. Okay, what difference is in America? They add heavy cream and they add some chicken, they add some protein, because if you want to, like, pasta could be eaten in different courses. Okay, if you pasta itself is a course. Okay, in Italy it's called as primi, which means first plate. Okay, and in America, if you go the pasta, it is eaten after starters. Okay, as a second course. So what they do, they add extra protein into it and heavy cream, it becomes American. And if you don't eat, now you can see there is a bubbles coming out here. Can you see it? So there is a bubbles coming out. It means it is ready to add the Parmesan cheese. Okay. Now what will I will add this is 100 grams of Parmesan cheese. It is grated Parmesan cheese. It comes in block. Okay. So I add it. Okay. And I keep on stirring. What happens here is it gets emulsified. Okay. Emulsification is a process where two immiscible liquids means which are not soluble. So they are emulsified. Okay, you can see now the emulsification is happening. You can see now our now what we'll do is we'll add a pinch of salt as a seasoning, just a pinch of salt for taste. Okay, and then we have a fresh pepper here. Okay, traditionally in restaurants you have a fresh pepper miller. It is also a pepper miller, but it is domestic. Okay, what you do, we add fresh. You add fresh peppers to these things. Okay, now this is ready. Okay, what we'll do is we'll add pasta to it. We'll add pasta to it. Okay, and what we'll do, the job of the spatula is done. Now we'll have to take the tongue to mix it. Okay. And your pasta Alfredo is ready to have. Okay. Can you pour some water? Is the water just going on? By the time okay. So the dish is ready. Okay. Okay, so this pasta Alfredo is ready. You can see the consistency. Okay, it is ready. Now what I am going to do is I am going to plate it for a beautiful lady sitting beside me. She will have the pleasure to have the pasta. Okay, so plating pasta is also, we should always serve pasta hot food, hot dish. Okay. So what I will do is, I have mixed it well. Okay, we take the small portion and we Okay, so this is ready to be served. What I do, I sprinkle a little bit of chopped parsley. Okay, and you see the dish is ready in front of you. Okay. Okay, so I'll just fold a napkin for her, unfold a napkin for her, and okay, so the pasta is ready, and it was named as, just to give you a reminder, it was Fettuccine Alfredo. If you want, you can write down the ingredients. You can write down the ingredients. It starts with fettuccine, that is 250 grams of fettuccine pasta. You need 100 grams of butter. You need 200 ml of fresh cream. You need chopped parsley. You need 100 gram of Parmesan cheese. You need salt and pepper for seasoning, and you need fresh pepper also for the seasoning. You need chopped garlic. So this is all from my side. Thank you very much for joining, all of you. In Italian we say grazie. Okay. So if you have any questions, you can put across. My team will communicate me, and I will be able to answer your questions. You can write your questions in the comment box, and I will receive it, and I will be able to answer your questions.